Today I'm going to demonstrate my approach to working with a striker. Now you're all familiar with this picture. Smith starts off, hits the steel, striker comes in, hits the steel at exactly the same spot, and then that process continues. Traditionally, the smith would direct the striker only with a series of hammer signals at the anvil. He would tap the anvil a certain way to get him to stop, tap the anvil a different way to get him to start up again, and so on. It wasn't a very complicated system, but the problem with it is that every shop had their own little variations on it. It definitely was something that needed to be learned and practiced to be effective. The problem we have today is that most of us work alone, so we don't have apprentices. When we need somebody to help, we go out, we find a family member or a neighbor, anybody we can find to come in and give us a hand. We put them through maybe a 5-minute apprenticeship, and then we expect them to be of some use to us. So what I have here is my version of a 5-minute apprenticeship that I found to be fairly effective. What I do is I use a combination of verbal commands and the traditional hammer techniques to direct the action. I use verbal commands to let the striker know that he's going to be needed, and the traditional hammer techniques to stop the action. The reason for that is that I found that it's fairly easy to get your neighbor to stop working, but it takes a little more coaxing to get him to start up again. And the main reason for that is when you tell him to stop, he is not going to stand ready like a trained apprentice. He's going to do this, right? So you need to figure out a system that'll let him know that he needs to start thinking about getting back to work, and now's a good time to be doing that. So whatever works for you is great. This is my idea of how to approach it, and this is what it looks like when we put it all together. So I hope it helps you out. Are you ready? Go. Ready? Go.